Chapter 12.3. Avoid a long phrase when a short one will do. For example, instead of saying, "so for that reason," just say, "so," and continue on with your sentence. Another example would be, "but at the same time," but just say, "but," and continue on with your sentence. Adapting your language style to diverse listeners. To communicate successfully with a diverse group of listeners who make up your audience, make sure your language is understandable, appropriate, and unbiased. Use language that your audience can understand. Ethnic vernacular. Spanglish, which is an informal combination of Spanish and English, would be an example of ethnic vernacular. Regionalisms, which are words or phrases that are specific to one part of the country but rarely used in the same way in other places, may help you to reflect upon where you grew up. You may also use jargon, which is specialized language of your profession or hobby. When giving a speech to an audience of diverse members, it is best to use standard American English. It conforms to a standard that most speakers of U.S. English will readily understand, even though they represent a variety of ethnic, regional, and professional backgrounds. Avoid using language that defames any subgroup, people of particular ethnic, racial, and religious backgrounds, sexual orientations, women, and people with disabilities. Avoid using masculine pronouns by replacing them with gender-neutral pronouns. For example, everyone should bring their book to class. Monitor your use of nouns. Instead of using the word waiter, replace it with server, and instead of using fireman, use firefighter. Use parallel forms. For example, Mr. and Mrs. Smith or Barack and Michelle Obama. Do not perpetuate stereotypes. Instead of saying the male nurse took care of the patient, say the nurse took care of his patient.